I keep hearing from Americans online about housing costs, rent increase, all that kind of thing. Like, I do understand that some cities are crazy, like New York, California, Miami, Atlanta, these kind of places are probably a bit too expensive. So I've always wondered why people don't leave the cities and go and live on the outskirts. It happens in my country as well. Like the two biggest cities, Lagos and Abuja, those two places, if you're not rich, you can't live in a good area. Like, you have no choice. You have to live in the outskirts. Or even if you want to live in a good area, that means you're going to basically stay in a very small place. So I guess that's the same thing that is happening here. New York City, probably in the center of New York, this price here is asinine. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Really. $650 per month. I mean, on a normal day, that is not too bad. But I think it's going to be a very, very tiny apartment that's going to blow my mind. Let's get right into it. What is this? Don't tell me this is all of it.
Yo, welcome to my apartment.
Yo, this space is so...
Do not tell me this is all of it. It cannot be all of it. It can't be. It cannot be. You can't tell me that. No. What is this? What? That is a TV. I take it that is her kitchen, right? With the microwave here. What else am I missing there? Where is the bed? Okay, let's just see how it goes.
Yo, welcome to my apartment.
Yo, this space is so small. How much do you pay for it?
$650.
What's the square footage?
80 by 150.
So really, it just feels like a walk-in closet. Like,
It's in Midtown, so it's nice because it's not in a random spot.
like in Brooklyn or something.
Like in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
This is the kitchen, no oven.
Are these clean or dirty
No, they're
dishes?
so dirty.
They're so dirty.
Don't look at
Ew.
This is like the only shelving space you have kind of over
only
here.
shelving.
By the way, washing of dishes is my worst house chore. How do they pronounce it in the US? Okay, chore, right? I hate it. I rather wash clothes. I rather do a lot of things, clean the house, mop the floor. I rather do all that. I just hate washing dishes. While growing up, I used to hear about dishwashers. You know, I used to think, okay, when I get successful, I will be able to afford a dishwasher. You know, but as I have grown up, I've not still been able to afford a dishwasher. But looking at it, what is the point? It's not like I'm looking for a dishwasher that I can just throw the plate in there. Just throw it in there and let it do the job. After 30 minutes, I'll just come, take the clean dishes out, and that is all. But from what I'm hearing, you still have to do some work, which I don't really want to. I hate it. So I do understand. I can sympathize with this lady for having dirty dishes.
It's kind of annoying.
This is very like college-esque,
It's
right?
so college. Feels like a dorm, yeah. We have a makeup bin
What
and we
is
have
this?
food.
Or do you cook in here ever? That's the real question.
Sometimes, yeah. If I do though, I'll go get it fresh. This is storage. I just keep a lot of cleaner stuff up there. So I had food up here originally. There were mice in the beginning.
I mean, the good thing is she'll be using electric cooker to cook. In my country, it's not like we can't use electric cooker here, but except you are very, very rich, man. You can't pay that bill. That bill will kill you. It will kill you. So we'd rather use gas, to cook. Cooking gas. Rather use that to cook. So that is just crazy. Looking at this apartment, how does she even? I'm sure there's some air conditioning here. There's no how she can.
So I was like, hell no.
The whole mice bugs thing, like any apartment in New York, you can't escape it. You almost couldn't even do an at-home workout in here. That's how small it is.
Yeah.
So you used to live in a luxury high-rise, and then you moved into this.
I had mice or mouse or rat, whatever you want to call it. It's like a pandemic in New York. I wonder how that happened. That rats basically run New York. That is weird. One of the most expensive cities in the world. One of the most iconic cities in the world being run by rats. That is crazy. And from what they're saying here, if you are living in New York, you have no choice. That means you have to have a cat. You have to have a cat. Cats, I don't have a cat in my house, but if I was living in that kind of an area, cat is a necessity. I don't want to be lying down on my bed and some mouse climbs on top of me. That would be so traumatic.
Yes.
And what prompted that?
I was debating if I was going to move back to LA when this lease was over, so it was a 6-month short time lease. I just found it and I thought it would be nice and convenient. I can travel and not have to worry about a lot of rent.
Basically save $2,600 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
So should we shift into the living room area?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Onto the couch, a nice view of the TV. You can almost reach over and wash your hands from the living room if you wanted to.
I work in fashion, so those are all
the
from my
living room.
magazine that I write tourists for, and then semi-new to New York, a year, so it's like postcards they give you when you go to restaurants, and I'll like write memories on the back of them with like whoever I went with to the place.
So do you primarily hang out like down here when you're at home?
Mostly. Sometimes it's nice to go up there and like read.
This space between here and here folds into a guest room. Can we pull it out? Can we see it?
Yeah, that's it.
So everything has to shift to the right a little bit. And then you just pull it out.
This is Surfline, Surf Life, so I'm guessing they're like a surf brand.
It's definitely a little stiff.
Oh, it's very stiff. Like, I have to like buy a mattress pad every time friends come.
And where do you keep the mattress pad then?
Go return it because I don't. It's so big. I mean, look at the closet. It's so tiny.
The cupboard under the stairs.
This is the thing about this apartment is like every time I want to get something out, something else has to move.
Oh, so you have your jackets and stuff there.
Yeah, just because it's hard to get to, so stuff that I don't need right now.
Where do you keep your jackets when it is winter?
You know where all those clothes are right now?
I do. They're just hanging down from somewhere.
There's literally one pole that goes across the entire wall up there, and I was like, I have no other choice but to put clothes here. Yeah, it's like a little treehouse, kind of.
Yeah, it does actually feel a little bit like a treehouse. What about your neighbors? Can you hear them?
Surprisingly not. The only one I can hear is the one next door, and his shower is, it must be like right behind that wall.
So the stairs
Whoa.
lead up to this lofted space, which is your bed.
Yeah.
Can I try out your bed? This is something I ask.
That means if the guy was to have a bathroom rendezvous with the opposite sex, she'll be hearing everything. Actually, no. It doesn't even have to be the bathroom. With the way this her house is, I'm pretty sure her neighbor will also have a similar kind of house. So, and probably wooden as well. Okay, maybe not wooden, I don't know. But I'm telling you, any kind of rendezvous with the opposite sex, whoever it is, you won't be able to sleep, unfortunately.
Everybody,
You can try it out.
I can try it out?
You can try it out.
Oh my
You want
goodness.
me to go first or you want to go first?
You go first.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you have your shoes on. Do you want me to take them off real quick?
Yeah, can you?
This is funny. We're really gonna know each other.
We are. We just pull it. Thank you.
If you were an old person, you could not live here. Oh wow. Holy shit.
This is actually insane.
I know.
Wow.
Isn't it crazy?
Basically from this railing to the ceiling right here, that's like the amount of space we have up here. So you ever bring boys up here?
Never.
It's never happened.
I tell them like it's actually not possible. It's like they're like, we won't judge you, and I'm like, no, it's not about judging. It's like you actually won't fit.
The full test.
That is crazy.
It's actually really comfortable.
It is.
Like your mattresses.
Yeah.
We're just close to the ceiling.
We're super close. Don't hit your head.
What?
That's how close it is. You really gotta watch out.
At first, I was confused. When we were there, I was like, where were these people? They were just up on top of that place. I was like, what is going on? This is actually her bed. I was wondering where the bed was because I saw everything I wanted to see. I saw the living room, quote unquote. I saw the kitchen, quote unquote. I saw like everything that I needed to see. I didn't see the bed, and I was just wondering when they were going to show the bed. Can you imagine this? This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible.
Their purses, bag.
Purses and bags, and then you have some more clothing hanging up over here. We just met, and I'm just like in her bed. I mean, I guess people do this all the time, but not for a social media video. They're more like, you know, getting drinks at the bar, then they end up in someone's bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he had to have paid that for this. Like, why would you want to show off this kind of an apartment? This is not like some MTV Creeps kind of thing. You know, obviously this video has lots of views, so maybe she had some percentage from this because it has to be. You can't be showing up. You can't be showing this off. Seriously.
Thaddeus, are you right there? So how did you find this apartment?
So I found it on Street Easy. I was actually supposed to get the one below me that had a bathroom in the unit and I think an oven, but that was $850 and the girl was like, it's gone, it's taken, like these are going like crazy. And she was like, I have one more open for you. There were so many people touring this apartment when I came.
Wow.
And the agent just was like, you're really fun, like I think you should have it. And
So this was a hot commodity.
it was a very hot commodity. It was funny because all the FIT students were like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, like we want this. And
So let it be known, This apartment, people want it. This isn't like, oh no, you don't want to live here. You want to live here.
You do. It's an adventure.
Can we check out the bathroom?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh! I actually forgot that you have to actually have your bath inside this place. I forgot that. I forgot about that. I take it the bathroom will not be inside this apartment. It's probably like an apartment, like you know, you're not the only one that can use it. I'm just guessing here because I just don't understand why the bathroom will be inside this small place. How is that possible? But let's see how
Also,
it
I
goes.
noticed you keep your shoes out here.
Yeah, I do.
And your neighbor doesn't care here.
No.
Okay.
So chill. I've asked him a million times if I'd like
I
to
guessed
live
right.
down here.
The shower looks nice, actually. No, I'm serious. So being a female living in this building and having your shower down the hall, do you ever feel uncomfortable?
No, honestly, but it might be because I know all my neighbors and I feel like I can just like walk out. I can rock out here in town like a robe and it just doesn't matter because like we're all really close. So it's all my skincare and then this is just like kind of essential stuff like makeup brushes and let's go.
Sketchy rooftops in New York City. Whoa, so this is your rooftop.
Wow.
How often do you think you come up here? Like once a week, 7 times a week?
So I work from home like
I would be coming up here every day just to get out of that small place. Like I would be coming up here every fucking day. I would not like every day, every evening. When I'm back from work, I would definitely be up here. There's just no way I would be inside that apartment. I would only be inside there when it's necessary. I wouldn't be able to be inside there more than necessary. Seriously.
Once a week, 7 times a week?
So I work from home like 3 times a week now. So I'd say like 3 to 4 days. Sometimes I get a little claustrophobic, so it's nice to just kind of like relax up here,
Okay.
read, write, yoga. It just gets so tiny and tight in there. So
What do you do with the dog when you go to work?
I keep him either in the apartment or I take him to daycare in the morning.
The luxury building versus this apartment, which one's better?
This.
Hot take.
100%.
Hot take.
People need a lot less than what they think they need and learned that here.
Life lessons from the tiny apartment.
I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, $650 a month in New York. From what I hear, New York is a nosebleed when it comes to rent. So, from what I'm seeing here, it's not that horrible, but it's still kind of horrible. Still kind of horrible for you to have to pay that amount of money to be squeezed inside there. I mean, that is crazy. That is just crazy. Like I keep saying, I think I've said it on this channel multiple times. If you're an American or you are a European who your job is remote, like you don't have to be there, or you don't use your laptop. Seriously, relocate to a third world country. Maybe you don't have to get citizenship. Obviously, that kind of citizenship is useless to you. Obviously, like you're a first world person, like you don't need third world country citizenship. That is ridiculous. But just to leave it up a bit, like let's just put it like this: you work all your life. Maybe your monthly earning is like, let me say, 5,000 a month, for example. I think the average American, from what I saw, the average American makes about 40,000 a year. So let's just say 5,000 a month. I don't know whether that is before taxes or after taxes. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me down in the comments. But with that kind of money, dude, you're living like a king. Seriously, I'm telling you, like. In the biggest cities in Nigeria, like the most, for example, let me just use my country for example, Lagos or Abuja, you could actually rent out a mini mansion for 1 month, for your 1 month salary. Then you get to enjoy the remaining 11 months salary. Seriously, you get to enjoy the remaining 11 months and rent out a mini mansion. Only you. I'm just saying, if you just want to feel like living it up a bit, that's just what I'm saying. Maybe just a 2-year period. You don't have to become a Nigerian or whatever. I wouldn't even advise you to do that. But just to feel bougie a bit, You live a 9 to 5, okay, well, not a 9 to 5, but you live like your money is, it's not big where you are. But if you carry that money and come to a third world country, man, you are a king. And I'm just picturing it in my head, like seriously, 5K with $3,000, you can rent out a mini mansion for yourself for a year. Then the remaining 11 months, you are just living it up, and your cost of living will be so low compared to what you would have spent in the United States. I'm just saying. You guys can, you have to pay me for this good advice I'm giving you. You have to pay me, because I actually think some of you are missing out. If I were an American and I grew up in the United States, I would, and let's even say I don't even have like a remote job. I've worked for a couple of years, had some savings, I would just try it out. Just try it out. Just 1 year, 2 years, just to see how it goes, just to live life on a bougie level, just experience it. You see rich people living life. So wouldn't you want to live, just test it out a bit, just see how it would be, how it would feel? Anyway, this was a very fun one and very, very weird. I mean, seeing someone living in that kind of a tight apartment, but it's in New York City, so it's what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.